What's up, y'all? It's your boy Culture Talk Bev back in the building, man. Battle Rap Daily, Battle Rap Weekly, whatever you want to call it. We got a series of tweets from ARP, man. If you didn't know about this already, you probably haven't really been paying attention. But we all know when it comes to URL, they don't like that the other big leagues uses their talent, specifically the talent that they quote-unquote built. We all know they don't care if Fonz battles on such and such league in the Midwest, but if Fonz goes battles on RBE or King of the Dot, I'm sure they would be upset. You understand? On the screen right now, we got a bunch of tweets. You could just read them through as I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Recently, Smack did an interview with Hip Hop Is Real, and when she called for a truce, well, as we thought he called for a truce. Because then we watched him on Queen's Flips, and he didn't even know what a truce was. Smack ain't know what a truce was. So he really ain't called for a truce. I think what Smack really was trying to just say is, don't use my talent, I won't care. But then it just doesn't make sense because these other small leagues using your talent. So be more specific. It's the competition. You don't like your main competitors using your talent. As we can see from an old tweet from Organic, in which he specifically states that this happens. Basically, ARP, I feel like after he saw the Truce, the first Truce video, he was like, all right, whatever, shit, cool. But then after the Queen's Flip interview, I feel like he's like, nah. Like, nah, I'm not letting this rock. Like, now you're just disrespecting, you understand? I truly don't even know. Like, it's like, who's right, who's wrong in this situation? You feel me? At the end of the day, this validates King of the Dot and RBE, I feel like, as the main competitors, even though we already know this. But it's the snake actions that's crazy to me. Like, ARP is basically trying to say, like, Smack, all right, cool. You don't want us to use your talent? Cool. But if we do end up working with somebody such as Riparrell, who was previously on URL and he's not on URL like that, but then as soon as ARP books him, now y'all calling him to come back to URL. That's when it gets sticky. It's like, cool, yeah, cool. Like, he can go on URL, you feel me? He can go battle on URL, but why can't he come battle back on RBE? I feel like that's what ARP's true problem is, because ARP doesn't care. Like, I feel like if Rosenberg Raw was to go battle on URL, ARP wouldn't be upset. Now, if Rosenberg Raw was to go battle on URL and sign a contract that he can't ever battle on RBE until his URL contract is over, I feel like that's what the problem is. Like, that's what ARP is upset about, because that's snake behavior. Like, you're purposely trying to cancel my league out. You understand? It's like, fuck with URL, you can't fuck with King of the Dot RBE. Why, though? Like, why? I think when Smack first did that first interview with Hip Hop Is Real, I feel like everybody in the battle rap culture got so happy. Like, oh, shit, is a truce. We could finally see RBE and URL all together again. But it's like, as soon as he did the Queen's Flip interview, he took all that back. Bang. And according to RBE and ARP, it's clockwork. It's like, as soon as somebody who used to be on URL goes on RBE, now they're getting called back to be on RBE. Like, what are we really doing here? Let me know your thoughts. Who's right in this situation? Who's wrong in this situation? Is this business? Is this battle rap? Shout out to Culture Talk. Shout out RBE. Shout out URLTV. I support everything. You know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe.